We have a dairy operation. We're milking around 136 head of cattle. We have a cropping operation which contains about 580 acres. Our main crops are corn for silage, and we have a good year. We might have some for grain. And then we have about 100 acres of hay that we make, then the rest of it's in pasture. Last year we put in 280 acres of corn, and we used it NutriSphere and AVAIL on this. We used the NutriSphere two different ways. We put it down with a UAN, and then we put it down on our granular fertilizer mix, and we mixed in AVAIL with that. We're in the process of being in a long-term drought. Last year in 2008 we were 6 inches below normal. In 2007 we were 12 inches below normal. 2006 we were 8 inches below normal. And I was reading about how the AVAIL will help the root structure in your crops, and this would help. If there's a better root structure, you would have a better opportunity of getting the moisture you need for your crops. And I think by using the AVAIL and NutriSphere combined, it helped that, and last year we had a decent crop as compared to other people in our neighborhood. By using NutriSphere, I believe your corn stays greener, your hayland, that stays greener, and I guess you could all contribute that to the root mass from between it and the AVAIL. They gather up more of the nutrients and moisture in the ground, and your crops are not as stressed as it would be without it. As far as AVAIL, you obtain more usage of your phosphorus you put down, and your NutriSphere, you do not lose it up into the atmosphere, and you do not lose it through leaching through the soil. Your plants take up more of it, and I think that is the way to go as far as ecology. Fertilizer prices the way they are now in the last 2 or 3 years, you have to look at all your advantages out there and inputs, and I heard about NutriSphere and AVAIL, and I wanted to try them to see whether I could be advantage to me, and I think by using them, I think it has been. I do believe that AVAIL and NutriSphere, as far as ecology is concerned, is the way we're going to have to go in the future, because nitrogen is not cheap, phosphorus is not cheap, and what you put down, you want to be able to attain all the benefits from it. And by these two products, increasing your root mass and root structure, it helps in that end. And I believe it's things like these we're going to have to look to in agriculture in the years to come.